Found out that Frank Kelly Freas was still around and commissioned him to do a cover for us. So instead of him holding the one guy in his hand, he's holding the four of us and dropping us and stuff and looking up with the same sort of plaintive expression on his face.
I'm sure many people spent a while trying to figure out what the album cover was all about. But when they finally did open News of the World and gave it a spin, fans of Queen would immediately notice a blues number called Sleeping on the Sidewalk that seemed somehow different from previous Queen tracks. And there's good reason for that. As Brian May told us, Sleeping on the Sidewalk wasn't recorded like most songs of the time.
English traditional recording at that time was everybody has to be sealed off from everyone else. You know, the guitar has to be in this little cubicle, the drums have to be hidden away in this place which is totally deadened, you know, and there's no way that anything shall meet except when it gets on the tape. And I thought it would be fun to do it opposite and just set up all in the studio so we can all see each other and hear each other and play. So you wouldn't be able to change anything, but you would get the live feel. And Mike Stone was engineering, and he was very into it and thought, yeah, why don't we do this? Because that's obviously what people did in the old days, and it used to work. Why doesn't it work now? So we did it one day, set up just, you know, within about a 5-foot radius of each other, and played the thing. And I didn't have the song complete at the time. We had just a verse and a chorus, and I said, just try it like this, having played it over to them. And Mike, luckily, had the tape rolling. And the first time we played it through, it had a certain sort of feel. We went and listened to it in the control room, and it sounded great. And we thought that's exact. I mean, we all loved it and thought it sounded natural and a nice feel to it, and the sounds were warm, and you could feel that everything was in the same room, you know. So then we thought, great, let's go and do it now and get it right and perfect it, and then we'll have it on tape, you know. So we spent about, I would say, 2 days solid trying to get the thing better, and it never got any better. It got worse and worse. It got turgid, and we changed some of the sounds, and that made it worse, and somehow it just lost all its soul. We went back and listened to the first take, and we thought it had it then, and it doesn't now. And to this day, I don't know what happened, but we just destroyed it.
That's a great blues shuffle, written and sung by guitarist Brian May. That's Sleeping on the Sidewalk. Brian really showed his songwriting abilities on the album News of the World.